Right, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel in this week's video. Today we're doing a full day of eating my starting prep diet, what I'm eating to get ready for my first ever show. So for meal one, I've got minced eggs and oats. As you'll see what I'm doing now, I mentioned it in my last vlog that I prep my meals, but I prep the raw ingredients as I'm in a position where I can just eat them fresh and cook them when I want to eat them. But in the name of organisation and time management, I prep the raw ingredients ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my meal 4 mince ready, which is 280 grams of raw weight, which you're going to see later on in the video. Obviously I write 280 on the food bag just so I know which one I'm eating at which time. Bag it up. Ready to eat later on. And now we're going to cook the beef and the eggs, and that is going to make up meal 1. So 150 grams of cooked weight, 5% fat beef mince, and 2 whole eggs. So a little bit of salt on top of that. And then to finish off my first meal of the day, I've got 100 grams of oats. I have them in this powdered form just so I can finish my meal and then just drink them and be done with it rather than having to make 2 separate dishes. I have this after my cardio in the mornings. First thing I wake up, go to the gym, do my cardio, come back, eat, and then what I'm going to do today, because it's my rest day, is I'm going to go and film some stuff for my exercise library. I'll tell you a bit more about that later on in the video, but usually I'd have another meal and then I'll go and train. So that is that. The calories and macros for this meal are up on the screen for you here, and I will catch you for the second meal. Right, so we are back for meal 2, which is my pre-workout meal, so the meal I eat before I go and train. At the moment, I'll just turn this down a little bit. I've got green beans, 100 grams of green beans, and 90 grams of raw weight jasmine rice, ready to pop, nearly ready anyway. And then we've got chicken. The chicken is down at 250 grams. That's cooked weight. And then for my added fats, we've got almond butter. At the moment, running the Meridian almond butter. I get whatever's on offer. I just make sure that it has little to no added sugars, as most of the almond butters do. But let's get this on. You would have seen from all my videos that I tend to bag all the raw ingredients. This is just a form of meal prep that I do. I have the luxury of being able to eat all my meals and cook all my meals fresh and not have to live out of Tupperware too often, but to stay organised and not having to weigh it out on the whim every time that I go to eat it, I weigh the raw weight that equates to the cooked weight that I need, and then can just tip it in like this, and it's easy going. It's done quickly and I don't have to spend all my day weighing out, cooking, eating, weighing out, cooking, eating. So I'll catch you when this is done and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so that is that. Chicken, rice and green beans on this plate, all in this bowl, should I say. And then I have a separate smaller bowl with a little bit of rice in there to mix my peanut butter. I'm not the biggest satay chicken advocate, so I have my almond butter with a bit of rice. It may seem a bit of a rogue shout, but it does taste really nice and I enjoy it. It's one of my little niche things, if you want to call it that. So I'm just gonna get the 16 grams of almond butter out now, and then on the screen for you here will be the calories and macros for this meal, my pre-workout meal. So I've managed to get bang on 16 on the first little drop. Right, that is that, and I'll catch you after we train for my post-workout shake. Well, saying that, I'm not training today. Today is my rest day, so I'll be having my shake now. But of course, it can't be a post-workout shake if I didn't work out. However, I did film a large chunk of my exercise videos for my educational library that is going to be available to my online coaching clients very soon, once I get the rest of them filmed and some of the talk throughs over the top of the of the sets recorded and edited on. So if you are interested, I've got a few bits of my contact information down below, so my email and my Instagram, if you want to shoot me a message on either of those, if you are interested in potentially being a part of my team, joining my program, or want to inquire about my coaching services. Enough of that. We've got a shake, which is 50 grams of carbs, and I, like an idiot, bought a fruit flavoured carb, and I obviously have a chocolate flavoured whey. I've currently got this one. I'd like to get one to pass me through before my order arrives for my protein, which you will see in my final meal, the protein that I've got for that. But this is the first ever protein powder I had, the ON Gold Standard Whey. Very, very good tasting. But yeah, 25 grams of that and 50 grams of the carbs, as well as, because it is my rest day, I don't have an intra workout, which the creatine will go in with, so I have the creatine now, just so I'm not having to make loads of shakes all throughout the day, and I'm gonna have them when I need them. I'm gonna whip that up. The total calories and macros for my shake are on the screen for you here, and I will catch you all for meal 4. Okay, so as you would have seen from the previous time lapse, we're here for meal 4, and we've got mince, green beans again, and jasmine rice again. So cooked weight mince 220. We'll just weigh that out now. $220, bang on the money. A little bit of salt, and then 100 grams of green beans. And then finally the jasmine rice. I'm gonna do that off camera because it tends to stick at the bottom a little bit, so you don't want to take you through the torture of me bashing to get every last little bit of grain up. But obviously that's how it is now, and you'll see how it is when I've got the rice on top. Okay, so just gonna mix it together a bit, but I just said about it being aggro to get the rice out of the bottom of the rice cooker. But that being said, this came out a dream. What I've found is, as I've been using less rice to begin with, that using less water allows it to come out smoother, which contradicts how it has been in the past when I've had more rice in, say 130 or 100 grams of raw weight rice, where having more water in seemed to make it come out of the bottom easier. But I'm not a chef, I'm a bodybuilder that needs to eat food. But you already would have seen the calories and the macros for this meal up on the screen, and I will catch you all for meal 5. Right, so back from meal 5, we've got 220 grams of cooked weight chicken breast, as well as some cream of rice and almond butter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat this, and now that that's done, we're gonna get onto the cream of rice. So I have 80 grams of the triple chocolate cream of rice from Trained by JP Nutrition. I mentioned this in my last vlog, so the 18 weeks out vlog, that ever since they brought out the new flavours and rebranded their packaging and that, I think that they've come a lot nicer. It tastes a lot better than they used to. They used to taste a bit sandy, but now they taste great. So I may even stick with these instead of my usual and Old Faithful meat strength. No promises, I might have a bit of both, especially as I get deeper into prep and start craving something different. So yeah, get some water in this, and then it comes out looking a little something like this. So you may think that it is dry, and yes, it's a bit drier than how many other people have their cream rice. I know people like it a bit pasty or a bit more runny, watery than that, but I kind of like mine and treat it like a cake. So I have it as it is, put the almond butter in, chop it up together and eat it like a cake. Like I said, 80 grams of that, 16 grams of almond butter, and the macros, the total macros for this meal will be on the screen for you here. Calories, protein, carbs, fat, as always. I'm gonna get this down me, then it is time for me to watch a film, and I'll catch you in a bit for the final meal of the day. Right, so we are going to end the video with my final meal of the day. I'm gonna have to hold the mic like this because I am not wearing anything, and
when it's down there, it doesn't really pick up as well. So I can have my last meal similarly to how I had my cream of rice in the previous meal, or I can have it like I'm having it now. Right now I am watching something, so I'm gonna have it, finish watching it and go straight to bed. So I'm gonna have it in a shake form, cream of rice and whey. Like I said earlier, I'm using my protein for my whey. Cereal milk flavoured it has come this time, and then the triple chocolate, which is obviously milk white and dark chocolate. So we've got, again, 80 grams of this and then 50 grams of whey. Obviously, if I wasn't watching something and wanted to eat a little bit earlier, make it into like the cake form like I did with the previous meal, but just gonna get it down me, finish watching what I'm watching. I'm watching Fantastic Beasts. I just finished the Harry Potter marathon, so I'm gonna watch those to kind of end it. I've never seen them before, so I'm buzzing to get back. Hence a little bit of rushing in this talking, but that is the final meal. The calories are up on the screen for you here. And what I'll do is now leave the total calories and macros for the day here. This is my current diet. I think it's around 3,500 calories. But obviously that will be shown for you on the screen. And that is going to end the video. I told you I'll try and get these 2 videos out. So this is going to be my complimentary video alongside my weekly vlogs. I'm obviously doing my 17 weeks out vlog at the time of making this video, finding it hard not to get muddled up between doing all my videos, editing one and filming the other. We're making do. I'm putting in the effort to bring out some content for the prep diary, the prep series. So I hope you do appreciate it. I hope you do enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the channel, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I meant like on the video, of course. Click that notification bell so you don't miss an upload, because we will be trying to do 2 uploads a week. Obviously the weekly one's going to come out on the Wednesdays of each week, and then depending on how long it takes me to whip this one up, I will aim to do it like midway between the 2, so maybe Saturday, Sunday sort of time. More likely to be on, on the Saturday. So click notification bell so you don't miss out. Obviously I update everyone on Instagram, so go and follow me over there. All my links are in the description below. Same goes for the My Protein links, but I will catch you all in a bit.